Who is giving this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
You will take Stephanie's hand. Thank you. Stay right here just 1 second. Okay? You're good. Why don't you step on this side?
That's
Right there. You're perfect. All right. Welcome today to Stephanie and Parker and Stephanie's wedding. We wanted to greet everyone. We wanted to say wonderful job to the Flower Girls, to Lila and to Ella May. They did a wonderful job. Welcome. This is Parker. This is Stephanie. If you're at this wedding and you are expecting someone else, go somewhere else on Facebook. We are here today to celebrate life and to enjoy the beauty of the day and the beauty of marriage. And so as we come today, we come thankful for Parker's parents and also for Stephanie's parents. And we remember her dad, Tony, who cannot be with us physically, but is with us in spirit and in love. And the love of their families will be carried on throughout this service today. So with those things in mind, we want to continue on in the idea of marriage by moving forward. So Stephanie, if you will step over. We good? Okay. Beautiful. Parker and Stephanie, we are going to exchange vows. You are going to exchange vows with one another. The exchanging of vows is a time-honored tradition. Every noise in the world wants to come right now, doesn't it? It's a time-honored tradition. These vows are not words that you will speak today and forget, but each day of your life you'll be challenged to live out these vows. Not only are these the vows of today, they'll be the vows that you speak in August. They'll be the vows you speak on your 25th wedding anniversary, your 50th wedding anniversary, and your 75th. I won't be around for those. But for those, you'll be together. But it's not just on those special days that these vows will be important. But it's every day that these vows will be so important to you. So as we move forward in the answering and the speaking of these vows, Parker, I ask that you will repeat after me the vows that I know that you speak from your heart to Stephanie. If you repeat now, I, Parker, take you, Stephanie, to be my wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, yeah, stumble on poor, that's right, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death do we part. As God is my witness, I give you my promise. Now, Stephanie, I ask you to repeat these vows after me, knowing that these words are spoken from your heart as you speak with your love for Parker. I, Stephanie, take you, Parker, to be my husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better and for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death do we part. As God is my witness, I give you my promise. Parker, as I met with you last week and as we talked, I got this idea that maybe you're a guy who's worked with duct tape before. You ever worked with duct tape before?
I sure have.
Okay. You ever take two pieces of duct tape and stick them together? Okay, well good, because I got a little task for you today.
Oh, boy.
Here's some duct tape. Okay. Now what I want you to do, Parker and Stephanie, is to take that duct tape and stick it together. Okay? Now as you stick it together, I want you to seal it together. If you've ever worked with duct tape, the more you work with it, the stronger the bond gets. And the stronger the bond gets, the harder it is to separate the bond of the duct tape until the two now have become one. Now, having worked with duct tape before, if I ask you to try to tear that duct tape apart, what would happen?
It's not going to be so easy.
It's not going to be so easy. It's not going to be two pieces again, is it? No, don't do that.
It doesn't.
It doesn't work. It's not easy. And what you come up with are two pieces, but not the same two pieces that you started with. You see, your marriage is going to be bound together like those two pieces of duct tape. The two will become one, and as you two become one, you're going to stick together through good times and bad, through heat and cold, through wonderful times and through times where you just go, why, how did we get here? But the thing about duct tape is that it takes you through the journey. Your marriage is going to be a journey. It's going to be about highs and lows. It's going to be about goods and bads. It's going to be about all the things in between. But as you go side by side as a couple, stuck together like duct tape, you're going to find that your duct tape is like love. And love is a bond that keeps you together and no one can separate. The tearing of love is like the tearing of that duct tape. Paul puts it like this in 1 Corinthians. Love is patient. Love is kind. It is not jealous. It does not brag and is not arrogant. It does not act unbecomingly. It does not seek its own. It is not provoked. It does not take into account a wrong suffered. It does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never fails. And just like duct tape, your love will stick together and your love will never fail. So, when the bills are tight and you have more month than money, love never fails. When the kids are a problem or the neighbor's kids are a problem, love never fails. When the medical news is bleak, love never fails. When the storm clouds of life come, love never fails. When joy and happiness occur, love never fails. And when you continue to support each other with patience and kindness, love never fails. Keep loving each other when it is hard, and love will never allow you to fail in your marriage, and you will succeed with one another. Parker and Stephanie, you have chosen to seal your commitment to each other with the giving and receiving of the rings. May I have the rings? But I'll give it back to you. Let us pray. Father God, you make these rings as a symbol of eternal love and eternal commitment. The ring has no end and no beginning, and it continues on forever. And so may the love that this couple has for one another, may it never end. And I pray you would bless them over and over again in your Son's precious and holy name. Amen. Parker, if you take this ring on Stephanie's and place it on her ring finger, repeating after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my commitment. And with all that I am, and all that I have, I honor you. Stephanie, if you will take this ring and place it on Parker's finger, on his ring finger, and if you will repeat after me. I give you this ring. As a symbol of my commitment. And with all that I am. And all that I have. I honor you. Now that Stephanie and Parker have exchanged vows and exchanged rings, I now, with the power vested in me as Pastor Joe, pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Woo-hoo! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Parker Tripp.